Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. In today's video I have for you my branded invoked Eldritch build. This is the build I think I'm going to be playing when we get the structure deck here in a few more days. So yeah, I'm really excited for it. I'm sure everyone is. So before I get into the card by card, be sure to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what deck you're going to be playing. That either has the branded engine in it, or if you're going to be playing Despia. I'm really interested to know to see what people are going to be playing. I know that Despia is going to be really popular, but I know just the structure deck itself is really good value and provides the branded fusion engine here. So yeah, definitely let me know. Want to hear from you. Also, if you have any critiques or suggestions on this build, I'd like to hear those too. Yeah, be sure to leave those down there, and let's get into it. So, starting with the Eldritch engine, pretty standard. 2 Golden Lord, 1 Cursed Eldlin, 3 Sanguine, 2 Aquero, and 3 Conquistador. This is pretty standard. I'm playing 1 Cursed Eldlin as like my 3rd copy of the Golden Lord, but you can switch that out if you want, or you can just not even play this at all. I went back and forth a lot, but eventually just settled on 1. So, getting into the Invoked engine, which we all know and love. 3 Alistair, 3 Meltdown, and 2 Invocation. I'll go ahead and explain this real quick. So, activate Meltdown, Meltdown add Alistair, Alistair add Invocation, make Mechaba. I think we've all seen that a million times, so I'm not really going to explain anything there. Getting into the branded engine here, we have 2 Fallen of Albaz. If you don't know what Albaz does, he's basically super poly on legs, on normal or special. You can discard 1 card as cost and fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters on either side of the field as material, including himself. Branded fusion, I'll go ahead and pull this up. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster that mentions Fallen of Albaz as material from your extra deck using 2 monsters from your hand, deck, or field as fusion material. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters the turn you activate this card, and you can only activate 1 branded fusion per turn. So, very important second to last sentence there, that locks you into fusion summoning from the extra deck only when you activate this. So, keep that in mind. There is some nuance to playing this engine in any deck. So, in this deck, you can't activate this and to do like the normal summon Alistair, link it off for Alamirage into Skir Gardena, activate Invocation, make Mechaba. You can't do that when you activate this at the start of your turn. Vice versa, you can't normal summon Alistair, do the whole combo, and then activate this at the end. You just can't do that, so be aware of that. Don't get caught off guard and mess up your turn by doing that. Just something to definitely keep in mind for sure. Next, we are playing 1 Hex Sealed Fusion. This is basically just in the deck, so we can make Dragoon. You will use this and Albaz or one of the other fusion monsters on the board, whatever you have, to make Dragoon. So that's what that's there for. Next is 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Ghost Bell and 3 Ghost Ogre. These are probably the 3 most popular hand traps right now, I would say. 3 Ash is always at 3 in any deck and almost every format, so yeah. Ghost Bell is going to get really popular. It's already pretty popular, but it's going to get even more popular for sure, because you can hit cards like Branded and Red over here, and a bunch of other cards, of course. But yeah, definitely play this at 3 in your deck. It's going to be very useful. Next, 3 Ghost Ogre. Again, we still have adventure.decks out there, so this comes in handy for that. Yeah, anyway. 1 terraforming for the meltdown. We have to finish up 3 talents and 2 pot of prosperity. 3 talents because, well, there's a lot of hand traps in the format right now. 2, Despia is going to get a whole lot more popular as soon as the structure deck is released, and they activate a lot of monster effects during your turn, so you can activate this and steal those monsters. And then, you know, if you need to draw 2 cards, you can also do that, whichever you choose. Also, look at your opponent's hand and have them shuffle back a card. But I wouldn't underestimate the taking your opponent's monster, because some of these monsters do have graveyard effects, like Albion here and the Mirror Jade, which I'll get into in just a second. So definitely take a look at these cards and be aware that some of them do have graveyard effects. So it may not always be a good idea to just like destroy these or activate Super Poly and send these to the grave, because, well, if you don't kill your opponent, they're going to get resources primarily in the end phase, but we'll get there. And then 2 pot, just because I don't want to play 3 of this, because 1, we're going to need pretty much our whole extra deck, and you're only going to want to be, I don't want to see pot off a pot, and, you know, it's kind of like the whole Pot of Desires argument or whatever. But yeah, we need a little bit of draw power, which Talents is going to give us, but also at the same time we're going to need our extra deck, pretty much most of it, so we can't be activating Pot of Prosperity too much. So just to anyway, getting into the extra deck, we have 1 Pleiades, 1 Zeus, so we can make Pleiades with our Eldritch traps, and then bounce a card, attack, make Zeus, you know, whatever you want to do. Next, 1 Alamirage and 1 Secure Gardener, so we can go into Mechaba. Then we have 1 Link Spider and 1 Anaconda. Link Spider, so we can link these off, our token or whatever we may have, so we can make Anaconda, so we can, you know, send Branded Fusion to the grave and, yeah, pop off. Anyway, we all know what Anaconda does, and, you know, maybe it'll get banned soon. I don't know. We'll see. Next, getting into the fusions. Let me fix this here a little bit. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. So getting into the invoked fusions, we have 1 Purgatrio, 1 Agoides, and 2 Mechaba. We have the 1 Dragoon, like I was stating earlier. Hexfield gives us that option to make Dragoon. And then getting into the branded fusion monsters here, we have the 1 Lubellion. Lubellion does not have a graveyard effect, but does have the same effect on Fusion Summon. Discard a card, Fusion Summon a level 8 or lower Fusion monster from your extra deck. But Lubellion shuffles cards back into the deck, where Albion here banishes materials. So there's some neat little plays where you can, you know, summon Albion, banish stuff, and then summon Lubellion and just shuffle everything back. So kind of some cool interaction between these two. Really kind of neat. And then Albion here does have a graveyard effect that the turn it is sent to the graveyard. During the end phase, you can add a branded spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So definitely don't forget that. And then Mirror Jade, if it is sent to the, or leaves the field because of an opponent's card, during the end phase, it destroys all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. So yeah, definitely don't want to get caught off guard by this guy. Its other effect is quick effect. You can send 1 fusion monster that lists follow my Albaz from your extra deck to the graveyard, and then banish one monster on the field. So pretty good spot removal. Also, you can't activate this effect the next turn, so it kind of skips a turn. So keep that in mind. And yeah, definitely a really cool card. Neat artwork too. It's kind of like the Space Godzilla, but like crystal form or something. I don't know. Kind of cool. So in the side, I just kind of have some cards down here that are going to be useful, like Dimensional Barrier. Of course, you know, we can set this and call Fusion against Despia, or other decks that are running a branded Fusion engine. And yeah, lock them out of Fusions. Lancea, of course, they're not going to be able to banish their fusion materials, so that's going to put them in an awkward spot. Generic back row removal with Lightning Storm. Super Poly over here is going to be pretty popular. I didn't want to main deck it, but it's definitely an option for going second. But again, keep in mind, we do have some monsters over here with graveyard effects, so and then some of these guys also have graveyard effects, so yeah, keep that in mind. And then I just have King of the Swamp here because you can discard it and basically add a polymerization from your deck to your hand, and also it can substitute as a fusion material like Hexfield over here, so I just threw that in there just to keep it in mind. And then Droplet, I just have here. I did have it in the main, but I took it out and just put it down here. But that's pretty much it for the deck profile. Let me know what you think. Again, let me know what deck you're going to be playing, if it's just going to be Despia, or, you know, whatever deck with the branded engine here. But yeah, definitely looking forward to hearing from you. Be sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Really helps me out, and I very much appreciate it. But yeah, I'll look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you back here again later in the next video. So, peace out. Have a good day.